welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. Also know this is a general read. So Leo, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know, I will be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could be speaking about you. You guys are here with me on my June edition. I am on vacation here in Dominican Republic. Still working. I'm here for a good 13 days. So I'm still working and I just want to get these videos out. I'm doing them in the morning. So it's like 7:30 in the morning right now before I start my work day. But I have staying at an Airbnb and I have a gorgeous, it's so green here. It's beautiful. I just love it here. So we're going to get into your energies here, Leo, of what I'm picking up. So, you know, with the other signs so far that I've recorded, there's just a lot of unresolved, unspoken words that I'm feeling throughout the collective. And so here with your person, I am also feeling that there's a state of contemplation. I think this person is undergoing lots of changes in their life, as in terms of, you know, some of them are out and about and realizing they no longer are in alignment with their space, their surroundings. And, you know, it's a shift happening within them. I feel like this is more of they are being guided out of their surroundings. I feel it's friends. I feel they're realizing they're not as extroverted as they used to be. But there's a surrendering to this change within them that they're experiencing to be able to align to the connection they feel with you. I feel like they do see you as their soulmate, so they do see a profound energy connection with you. Ooh, sneeze. That means truth, Leo, truth. Excuse me, thank you. So the contemplation here is whether they will communicate, whether they will step out that space, or are they ready to communicate. So this is a pause moment for your person. So we're just going to get into the read, just because I kind of have still 2 other videos to record, and I'm just going to get into this, Leo. So let's see, Spirit, what do we have? What other energies can you give me for Leo's person? Okay, so interesting. The first card that came out was calling in your soulmate. And that's what I'm saying. This person sees you as the soulmate. So this person is in a space where they are manifesting you a lot with their thoughts. This change they're undergoing is in preparation. So the calling in is in preparation to what they're about to embark this next stage in their life. And here we have engagement, and this could be the one, because I feel like they do see, like I said, they see the soulmate. So they're in their mind, there's a lot of contemplation of this could be the one. I can see my life with this person. It would require me to close out and make changes in my life. And so here we have attraction and unrequited love. So there's a lot of manifesting, right? Calling in and attraction. Now, this is a pull that's happening within, right? This is a pull that they're feeling within. But the unrequited love and the attraction here is that fear. I feel this not feeling good enough for you, not feeling good enough in their space. And so this is what puts this person in a very stagnant energy, because although they are attracted, although they just don't feel like you would, it's like they feel like it would be temporary. Now we have release the ex, make an effort, true love. And I feel that in order for them to have, you know, to experience this is what I'm saying. It's like they're letting go. So for some of you, it could be that they have lingering energies in their aura that they keep around, that they've never really officially closed doors. Because for some of you, you guys are just single, and you know, people who are dating still consider them as single unless you claim it's exclusive. I mean, we're in this weird world of people who, I mean, unnecessarily and yet still are so burned in the heart space. It makes no sense to me. But this person has to release, because this card does say release the ex, but what matters to me most is the time has come to clear your energy. And this is what I'm saying, friends. They're just not in alignment. And so this is where the effort comes in, because at this point, this is an opening to finally have a connection that truly resonates with them. But this person is in constant contemplation about this, because I sense a sense of stubbornness, with this person, and they need to learn how to flow with life versus sticking to what they've already known for so long, and that is their detriment. They're not allowing, there's controlling ways here, and they're not allowing life to flow, to allow the good things in their life or the next shift in their life to come in. And that's what it feels like with this person. So, and you know, it's very masculine energy, gender side, but it's very, but also it doesn't matter. It just feels strong too in that sense. All right, so let's see, Leo, what else is the energies for this person? Leo's person. The cards are so humid here that they're even more stiff. Oh my God, Leo, your card comes out. They're so stiff, but you know, Leos, you guys never cease to surprise me anymore, because you're so present in your readings all the time. And one more, Spirit. Oh my God, I can already feel that energy. Ooh, okay, Spirit, thanks. All right, so obviously you come out with this, so Strength card and the moving on. And I really feel this is the stubbornness. This is the pride, the holding back, the resistance of change. But yet, carrying strong Leo energy, embodying strong Leo energy also means a sense of loyalty. Leos, you guys tend to also kind of stick around with energies maybe a little longer when you have a strong connection or a sense of investment with your person. And sometimes it can be a detriment if it's something not so healthy, right? And I just know, because I have lots of Leos. So, and that's okay, you know, it's part of our learning curve in life to what our boundaries are. So we have emotional loss and third eye. This is mirroring. So you both are missing each other. There's no doubt in my mind, there's a missing energy here, feeling a sense of feeling the distance and a desire, because we also had sacral fallout. So I feel like a desire, emotional intimacy, and not only that, sexual intimacy with your person is definitely being stirred up here, especially with the Leo lion, you know, Leo coming out here. Like there is a desire here. Then we have obstacles and challenges with foundation and achievement here. And this is stability. This is change, right? Obstacles and challenges, restabilizing their life. This is bringing about change. Again, where they no longer, things that are being mirrored, reflected to them that no longer is in alignment, right? Because there is a sense of loss also in their life. And they're feeling a sense of loss in their life because things are not in alignment. And so this change here, it's going to bring about more stability with the 4, because this is about them finally just moving on, right? We have moving on here, taking those initiatives. If they really want to attract love in their life, right? If they really want to elevate to the next stage of commitments with them, you know, in a connection, and they see it, they see the connection with you, then this requires adjustments in their life that at the same time they're not comfortable. Like I said, they're not doing, this is a person who, I also feel this is, they might have other, for some of you, they might have other people in their ear about what, you know, what they think they should be doing. Just poor advisement about, you know, where they're at when they connect with people to talk, or just like in, you know, and this is why people are no longer in alignment with them, because it's not, it's almost, it feels like it's just also not the best advice anymore. It's like, it's also, I have to say, maybe for some it's jealousy, you know, as I said that it was 11/11. So for some of them, it's people who will just say things just so they don't align with themselves, just because they don't want them to move forward. But this sacral energy obviously has a lot to do with the confidence also, because we have strong Leo. So this person has to gain some level of confidence here to make these changes in their life. And this means that their sacral was probably out of balance for some of them, who actually still would reach out to other people, who are allowed other people to influence their decisions to a certain extent, right? And trusting, because there's loyalty, right? There's loyalty also to these friendships and connections that you would think would have the best interests at heart for you, but they are realizing, no, there was a lot of obstacles and challenges with these connections, and it was really steering them away from actually having a relationship or something of love, because it, in some ways, it validated or justified where they were at the time. So sometimes there are people in your life that resonate with you at a time where, let's say if you had a heartbreak or whatever, and you're in the stage of, you know, you hate your person, you may have that friend who be like, yeah, we hate this person, and we, you know, we're in this space, right? But you may eventually grow out of this person, but this person may eventually still remind you, wait, remember when you, and it's constantly keeping you. That's where things need to change. And it's okay, sometimes our friends love us and they look out for us, and family as well, right? But there is a point in that where you have to also be conscious and acknowledge, you know, why they keep saying that, you know, or where they are in their life that they constantly want to remind you of something you've kind of moved on from. So, all right, we're going to pull some more clarifiers here, Spirit. Give me more of this Strength card here. Why the Strength? Okay, so the Strength is clarified by the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. And what I'm feeling here is this is trusting more of intuition of what makes this person happy, right? So Nine of Cups is you being completely emotionally fulfilled. And with the intuition is you being taking a step back to really understand what makes you happy, right? Here with, and again, I feel that loyalty, right? So the things that make you have been emotionally fulfilling you during that time, or during this time and space, is an energy of having to reevaluate the things you're committed to, right? Leo energy is extremely committed. Strength card, committed to moving forward. It's also confidence. And so this feels more like an energy of, again, an alignment to what really is going to make them happy. And here in the bottom, we have the Five of Cups and we have Temperance, because this is definitely, right? There are disappointments here in their emotions that they still feel lack. So it's not what they thought was happiness, right? What they thought was making them happy is no longer fulfilling. And so here they find themselves constantly still in the space of like, well, I'm always trying to figure this out. I'm always questioning where I'm at, and why do I still feel like something is missing in my life with this Five of Cups? It's like, you know, so here with this moving on, let's see what we got. Spirit, give me more of this moving on. Wow. So moving on. Wow. So this is people. You have Three of Cups and Lovers to the moving on here, the Six of Swords. So this person obviously is leaving connections. For some of you, this person is moving on from a third party situation. And I really feel in this energy, it really just feels dating. It doesn't feel like, it feels like they were dating. So they no longer in alignment, again, in alignment with certain people. And this is where they question again all the time. Now, this lover is also you, because the deeper connection is with you. And so this is wanting to reconcile, moving on, also wanting to reconcile with you. But this is a lot of a combination of the surroundings, the friends, the family, taking the initiative themselves and just harmonizing themselves mentally to what they truly want, which is the connection, right? I feel the separation with this Three of Swords has also been, it's been a trigger where it's allow this person to, you know, really come to a level of understanding of their own ways. So Spirit, give me more of this emotional loss. Let's see, what do we got here, Leo? King of Pentacles. So for some of them, this person could have been affected financially. For some of them, you know, financials could have been tied to a connection. But a lot of them, I feel it's a grounding needed, right? It's an elevation of themselves to become this King of Pentacles more. And yet it's loyalty. They hold a lot of Leo energy, but on a physical level, it's like they got to bring that stability and structure in their life, also on an emotional level. And so this is them being very, I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, it's like they're taking a step back and really grounding their emotions. And I feel a sense of, I feel like this person like really is choosing to just be alone. Like they'd rather, it's like, my goodness, they feel safe at home. So this is why they're avoiding. I mean, for some, maybe your person may have a dog, and this person feels like they feel more stable at home and spending time alone than they do going out. So Spirit, give me more on this third eye. Oh God. Give me a second. All right. What do we got? So, third eye. This is change. We've got Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Five of Wands. And again, the conflict, right? What's being reflected here. Also, this is mirroring energy. So, whenever this third eye comes out, there is some energy that both of you are experiencing. And so what's happening is this energetic change. I really do feel these eclipses, and I've been saying this for some time now, these eclipses bring an energetic shift. And so with the Chariot here, this is the imbalance. This is a mirroring of the energetic shift and the imbalance that's currently in your life that's causing all the obstacles, right? There's obstacles and challenges, and that's what this is. So the mirroring is to show where there has to be changes now to bring about a shift in the life. Now, whether this person acknowledges, because sometimes we don't acknowledge how the universe works and how it speaks to us. It's not always going to speak to us in sending us positive signs. It's going to come through pain. It's going to also come through discomfort. And the point of the discomfort is to bring about the change. And so if it's also a test of how self-aware you are about your emotions. And so this allows you to come within, because the universe is about coming within. It's, having that Christ consciousness too within, that spiritual knowing within. So Spirit, give me more on the sacral chakra here. Give me more on the sacral chakra. Yeah, so see, with the sacral chakra, they want to connect with you. I feel they they are missing you, definitely in a very sexual way, but they see you as this Queen of Swords. They want to connect with this Knight of Cups, right? They want to, it's the charmer. And I feel like they miss those intimate aspects, but I also feel like they also want to do it right. They're not leading just with the sacral. They just miss the I really feel the sweet, intimate aspects of this connection. And what's interesting is, although the Queen of Swords is here, I just feel like despite of them knowing you might be in this energy, they don't care. They'll get to a point where they don't care. Right now, it's too much going on for them to be in this space, I feel right now. But at the same time, they don't care. When they're ready, they're not going to care so much, because I do feel this person has a level of confidence to be able to work this out with you. So give me more on these obstacles and challenges. All right, so yeah, so steps, Page of Pentacles in the world for the obstacles and challenges. 5 is change. So the world, this is closing out cycles. Like I said, this person has to align, and whatever has been interference in their life, whatever is these 5 of Wands, whatever is it that I really do feel that it's an acknowledgement of individuals and energies. Like I said, if this person had lingering exes, it's almost like it feels like a switch, and this switch happened so quickly for this person that they also don't even know. They didn't know how to process it, which is taking some time. And this is why it's in steps, it's in stages with the Page of Pentacles. It's in stages, but physical change, right? Like that energy I'm picking up with the emotional loss, where I really feel this person tends to, instead of going out, say, no, I'm going to just be home. It's a lot of nurturing their emotions, being a homebody in a lot of ways. So give me more on this foundation and achievement, please. This foundation and achievement. Wow. So this foundation and achievement. So we have the 4 of Wands, right? So this foundation and achievement clarifies the 5 of Wands, the obstacles and challenge with the 5 of Pentacles. So this is the stability, right? 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Hangman. There is a change of perspective of their foundation currently. And again, that includes everybody. So this person is just in a space of, this is why this person is in a space of contemplation. This is why, and this is really retrograde energy, you guys, and totally eclipse energy, where a lot of people are just silent. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of contemplation. It's a lot of in the mind. Tarot tends to go as far, the energy's going to go as far as 3 months, sometimes depending when you've seen it. But also my readings are timeless, so whenever you see them is when, the message is meant for you, if it resonates. But this person is definitely spending a lot of time alone. Here we got the Hermit energy in the bottom. This is a period, and it's the 9, right? 9 of Swords, 9, Hermit is 9. And you guys know how I feel about the 9. It says a lot of self-contemplation happening here. Getting an understanding, really balancing themselves out first. So let's see what is the guidance and messages for you, Leos, please. What is the guidance and message for Leos? That Ace of Wands was going to come out. So see, this is a nurturing time for you. Here you have, bottom of that, 10 of Wands, but you got Ace of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about truly cutting out a lot of BS. You know how I showed you guys this, the mirroring energy with the third eye. And so that to me is always your mirroring. If you're here in this reading, you think about your person, right? you came here to think about your person. You know exactly who you were thinking when you clicked on this video. And so that is mirroring right there. So this person, for you, I'm sorry, Leo, this is to drop. This is also a stage of closing cycles. 10 are cycles, right? The 10 is a 1 and a 0. And the 1 is the magician and the 0 is the fool. And so this is starting a new beginning, but with the magician energy, now you have experience. The magician is like also karma. It's a cycle. That's why it has the infinity in the card, whichever deck you're looking at. Usually you'll have the infinity. And this is an alchemization stage in life where now you've learned, right? You know what your baggage is. You know what you've experienced. And so at this point, you get to arrive at a point 0, which is a neutral state in your life of understanding and evaluating your experiences in a neutral state, not one weighing the other. And so depending if it's not neutral, this is exactly how cycles repeat, right? Which is the infinity. You're constantly going to repeat that cycle until you enter that point 0 center, and then you change that wave depending on your next move. And so magician is awareness, it's understanding. And so this 10 of Wands is giving you an opportunity to start, right? 9 of Pentacles, to really stabilize. You know, for some of you guys are already in this energy and stabilizing, but others of you, you know, you have a few things to fine tune. I mean, if you're in this reading, I always believe whoever watches tarot always needs some sense of guidance. You don't, if you're 100% happy, you would not be watching tarot. Let's just say it that way. And it's not a matter of, you know, sometimes we need spiritual guidance. You know, it could be where our intuitions just need to be led somewhere, and we just kind of need, because either our family or friends don't really, you know, provide that. And so sometimes deeper understanding is required. So here with this Ace of Wands, it's a guidance to new beginnings. So this is an initiation. This cycle closing is an initiation to more stability, more of an alignment within your soul, because the Ace of Wands are your soul. All right, so I know I can go more into that, but I'm gonna pull some blockages because I have to record other videos, and you Leos always are so long. All right, so give me more on this energy. What are the blockages for this connection? Interesting. I have one that flipped, but I'm going to pull. And that makes perfect sense. And anything else, Spirit, for the blockage of this connection? Okay. I love it. So first, a card that was flipped, which I think was, I never have my cards flipped, but afraid to love again. And yes, there's a lot of holdback. This person, again, is learning to change their ways. They've lived a life a certain way for a long time, and incorporating someone in it is not, it's almost like this person didn't, it's like they thought they were going to have this life forever. There is some level of immaturity with that mindset. I have to say, I'm going to call it out for what it is, because it's like that energy of even sometimes when you're young and you think you're going to be young forever, and then 10 years later you realize, oh, you know what? I don't feel the same about this anymore. Oh, I don't like the same environments anymore. That's the stage where it's getting old. Things are getting old. So here we have memories, time to face the triggers. Yeah, whatever was it that held them back, afraid to love again, whatever is it that held them back, whatever is it that caused them to get to this stage in their life where they just avoid, is something they need to take care of. And toxic, this is no good for you. And I feel it's their surroundings. For some of you, this person, for some of you, your person, their surroundings are big, you know, probably social drinkers. I love it, you guys, it's raining. So some of them are big social drinkers, but can be excessive, right? Maybe engaging in other behaviors that just put them in a place of limitation, and again, repeating old patterns. And then here, bottom of the deck, I want to point out nurture healthy relationships. And this person, again, because they're so afraid. It's like they don't even know how to nurture a healthy relationship, which is again this constant contemplation in them, and this out of alignment because their relationships aren't really nurturing. You know, like I said, their friends, even their family. Like I feel a lot of surroundings, influences, you guys. I don't know. I have to point that out because I do feel that strongly with influences. So Spirit, give me more on, and like I said, for those of you who may have this person who doesn't close doors, lingering exes where they just constantly, it's like it doesn't even have to be that they're seeing them. It could just be like a, hey, how you doing? Or like they just let the text happen and reply or something like that, something to that nature. This needing to eliminate those relationships, they're not doing anything for it. If anything, it's putting them in an energetic place of who they were in the past, and so it's not allowing for growth because it gets very stuck. It can cause very stagnant energy when you do that. That's why it's best to just close doors when you know the doors will never be open again. So Spirit, give me more on this. What is the unspoken message of this person? What does this person want Leos to know? Nervous, you make me lose my cool and I just don't know how to act in your presence. And that's this energy. So despite this Queen of Swords energy, they feel you're embodying, that you're gonna be in. It's like they do get nervous. They don't know what to do. Give me more. And then that's part of the resistance of even when they're in your presence, right? In your presence, there's holdback as well. So Spirit, give me more on the unspoken words. Thank you. Battle. We've got battle here. I've tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. It's not gonna be easy. Magnet, I keep being drawn back to you and I can't quite explain it. It's like this person needs to surrender. And then bottom of this is pressure. And I have so much going on in my life and I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. And I just think it's the pressure and the surroundings. They need to listen to their own intuition. That energy, right? Here we saw in the very beginning, they need to eliminate the noise and really trust themselves in what makes them happy. The sense of loyalty that they have in the outside, or an old pattern of who they are, or it's very stubborn in the sense of Leo, you know, that distorted Leo energy of kind of like, this is who I've been, you know, this is where I'm at, this is what I believe, and this is where I, you know, I don't ever feel that's like when people talk like that, it's ego, your ego, because the best place to always be is to understand that you're always evolving. And so as long as you're evolving to a new version, a better version of yourself, because that's what happens over time and with experience, to choose to be a certain way is to cause limitations as well. And we're about attracting abundance. We're about attracting more in our life, not to reduce. And so this person has to really trust their own intuition and how they feel. So Spirit, give me more on this energy for Leo. What does this person want Leo to know? So we have saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing ever, oh my goodness, I've ever had to do, but it was the only thing to do that felt right at the time. I just couldn't give you what you needed. And they know they weren't ready because their mind wasn't there yet. This person needs to get there mentally. And 777, you are manifesting your dreams. And I love that number because this is about spiritual awareness. It's a spiritual journey, right? 17. So, you know, again, for some of you with these soul connections, 717 is again a beginning. It's an inner awareness with the connection. So angels are guiding you along the way. And this is good. This is what I'm saying. They're being guided, even though the universe speaks a certain way, you guys. And so even though you don't see it or hear it, it's not in a way that you want it. It's never going to be. It happens through pain and transition to guide you, to move you. It's about moving you. And usually it's an energetic feeling that makes us move. So it usually stems, unfortunately, here in this 3D world, it's the difficulties of life. It's the hardest things that make you move. So the more I push you away, the more I long for you. I know in my heart we belong together. This is a contemplation. Bottom of that, you are the one I've been looking for. You complete me. This is a contemplation. This is a contemplation. This person is just in a space of having to really close things out in their life and reduce the noise first so they can get a clear mind. So Spirit, give me more on this energy for Leo. Wow. Leo, seek help. So again, you guys know, I'm going to pull one more because this could be that is a combination of you. But this seek help here, the situation requires professional insight. You're being guided to find a counselor, mentor, coach, psychologist, doctor to get you through this pain. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You will get there, hang on. And so this is whatever is needed in this space to continue this dropping of burdens, because again, you guys, not everyone is happy dandy. Please, you know, it's like, I always think it's crazy when people hate to hear that they're, or being told that it's okay. No one's 100% happy. It's like, it's really rare to find. We always want to fine tune certain aspects of our life. And so however that looks, it doesn't have to be. For some people, it's therapy. It really is therapy. For others, it's just, waking up and having a different spiritual ritual in our day, something as beautiful as this, at 7 in the morning, it's like grounding. Normally in order to prepare myself for this, I wake up even earlier. I'm in frequency music, which is why I incorporate frequency music, because I believe in the healing aspect of frequencies. And so this has a lot to do with your energy. So when your frequency is, especially with music, it shifts the body, your energetic aura, like your energy field. And so then it allows you to be more in a relaxed state, to get clarity and to process emotions, process the day-to-day experiences, right? We don't get as frustrated during the day and stuff like that. So, do what you need to do, whether that's a yoga, whatever is the help that needs for this beautiful energy of Ace of Wands and Nine of Pentacles to happen, to shift you to where you need to go. Then do that. Spirit, what is the message and guidance? Wow. Boundaries create the space for more love, connection, and inspiration to occur. Show yourself love in the form of healthy boundaries. And my God, I'm gonna, some of you, this is you. This whole reading was probably you. And because I'm getting two messages here. And so, or this is again, that mirroring energy that I'm picking up. So both of you may be creating healthy boundaries in your life, right? Because this person also has to create so much influences. There's a need for healthy boundaries, and this is how you show yourself love in the form of healthy boundaries. So this is more of a connecting. This is about the self. The 9, they had plenty of 9s here. The Hermit showed up. The 9 of Swords is here. And which is the other one? I'm not going to move it anymore, but and the High Priestess, which is a lot about going within. And so both of you are in a space of just learning and understanding more about a self-preservation with healthy boundaries, so connect with yourself right now, Leo. So Leo, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you for stepping by here at Larisa Lili Temperance. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. On to the next message. Bye.